Okay, Emmanuel Sasbiane Esaso ya another Friday ya tenase. Era good on some and April ya tunidin say Xsports profile. De biada if you are be tenase Emma ya de good on some at the epa na unim say you very kind na fe part 1. Ya hwe ho some in some do na air trending some do e koso wa good enim nyina no ye betenase na fe ya de ho some at the abarafi part 2. Era abejafo e konya na ene yeni penikese bi pa na edi nkomo ewo afidie mu na ne din na ye ka ho asem onim se yem bet power premier league no yanya a start ya ne sa art se ekoso nebom match day 5 ya bo ene match bako abaso nebom ohye na si etie dia art se ase nyema wo fom kakra ase nyema nshara nko ye sanse dudu ne kra nim se Ghana league ne kra no ya start ya ne sa ma ne kra no match bako iden eno akos na ye ne betena se na fi ahwe branding marketing na fi promotion kwan ben ene be fa so a ya gudie no ye betimi promote ni ye na fi ya marketing ni ye na fi aya kono serebe ya dodo na so ede mo hu ebe hyem na Blasters enra ye Afcon draw no ababetuja Blasters coach Ariati to your opponent ye ni om ebe be hia nsem ahodo ben na Blasters head coach waka ye da ho nsem ebro enweti ye be sound room nyame ya tuma otena homachen 12:30 a.m. the Blasters of Ghana and in Mexico airborne and fucking see no so Ghana coach akasa e dia fan no so some ye the air banafe other news fi Blasters camp prepare the some airpa Black Princess of Ghana otena wadam so ejina koda no so some ha bet power premier league match sa hodo e basa na oche wie nyina so ho some so anu me sa ne nyina no yaka aboa no a ye din some no ebro ene enwumre se no so se social media handles ne nyina Bowadin say obenya ye ho YouTube eye XYZ broadcasting obenya ho and afi Facebook nso and so obenya and afi ukọ eye Twitter and afi Instagram nyina na obenya XYZ broadcasting limited ano eye TV XYZ obenya na afi nioma so akoye kama panti bowadin say obekan ho na afi adwane na nyina ya kabo na afi show no ye di abro ne bomu se no so say nkomotwetwe ne course na no obon sampa WhatsApp line no betwagu awo screen no sana fi ode wa jinkyere dia fa ho na yakinkan ni nyina kama se dem akesi medu na yemre na aso so a ano se bebia homa no na fi dia tum na so afre na adwinkyere bia obia no ode abobo asere ya Ghana gudie enso ebetimi akọ nanim bidin edi Roger Imano from the Xsports Monarch production team no eye Ebo Taylor Kojo Fosu na fi Kofi Abrante o nyina e poma chidom e ma nei bidi ensemne ba ko MCR onim se Raf ewo ho Sansana Davis ono se pojima Peter na afi sound obenya Emmanuel Kisi ono se pojima Yepa na oba camera crew no so onim se Kofi the boy ono ewa ha Elvis ewa ha na Francis ne abujafo kenyina boy chidoma ene ye de jumede no ye de ebro ye dan ho abasisi a ye ba pepe na afi trending news sema kre kwaso ye ba di kan de hu sema ba na afi ye na abujafo esi enkonya ye ba asisi a
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Masaka! Easy or your power for Masaka promotion. There isn't a big or you're big. Separate enter power for Masaka promotion. More day I never dial *274#. *274#. area na choose power effort. Now select a number of drawer and put the zone him. Draw Krubia 5 Ghana cedis pet. The more as a draw them when they stand a chance able to marry in a big. Hey, you're big, you're big. Every week you also 50,000 Ghana cedis in a chair. Hey, 50,000 Ghana cedis. Lock off you, good lasha. Now 274 hash. Masaka. Power for Masaka promotion. It's licensed and regulated by NLA on Caritas Lottery Platform. Kaida drawing Shashada home.
Mpempenso a yabedru wo yemfie duasa dwumadie mu. Ye mama kwaba ba medi Moses ayaresabia ene haban nuro asoeye. Ayaresabia agi nhini na agi abasobodie bebre. Yakwadare prostate mu yi. Oba ne barema wo mu nsensem. Empemu mrewye wo barema sorigina na atiada. Ene yare nkitenkete a ehinta wo nipadue mu. Ye wo mfidie a eye nhwehwemu bi te se digital x-ray, mammogram, 4D ultrasound, fluoroscopy machine, ene nia ekeka ho. Ye wo biaye a ye bema wo ahaban nuro. Ene faako a ye hwe esen mu yare ahodoɔ nyinaa. Yedi infie duasa wa yarehwe adwuma mu ye kai sedie ya hwe ye manfo wo odo ne ahobrasie mu yen adokotafo nursefo ne yen adwumayefo nyinaa beto aso asom wo ma yarehwe akwantu yedamase bebre Ghana samode mapomuden ahye yensa we koma Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center wapomuden adamfo ene daachi a edi yenim nyinaa.
Okay, yes, I saw my phone now, so aqua babium as sports profana sabre when you go so o share baby obiano emajo as I saw emawa kwaba na yen semba kumie no miensa eno trending afi yen abaja phone sinkonya na yen wremu ewo nsem no mankasa woni me senya me atuma under 20 uda woni tiri mana so ya under 20 female world cup qualify course we bibrem na nyame atuma ochena 3:30 p.m. ewo Accra Sports ho and the Black Princesses of Ghana, Anomo Ejina Akono, Omone Guinea for and Edi Shisasuti Osha, na to say na Pichano and a wall screen sonati. Yamia Tuma China, coach Isik Basigi, and a fe Nemai Wanina, a pre, Biase, Ghana, Nema Ebetina Quediaman, now only say Ghana, now Chema, Remu, our Guinea, no, Yako Eco Shomo, a cat me and sa, Honorable Entimati, Yamia Tuma China, Yadia, Retelek, and no air passwa. Ghana ehwe no me se bibia betima kwa press conference ekose na Basigi edi atuja se ugireti bibia tutum bibia ye kama se nyame ya duma ochena Ghana ebetimi edi nkono mesere be ya ebetimi akọ next round na fi bibia nso akoye enso edi amaye nte no ye nefi Black Princesses of Ghana anomo asoya no so eba na yenwremu na fi enura awo Abidjan abonten so no na anya asem kitu akra esanse oyese na nioma sitie dia na place awodo amosi akan ewo bibremu a edi amam nations awdo dodo na akopie mu onum se ya yature na otima akotie pasanse ni kruma akasa na tournament na bas Afcon no so achibida mena na we captain edima the Elephants of La Côte d'Ivoire tenua na ono akasa gina na so ye pa opoye ema niema so ekoye kama na draw no enua etimi ba so ewo Abidjan na mpenefo chirim se Cup of Nations toja January 2023 ekopim February 2023 na bibianso ebetimi abane weti busimi bako na pedefo edesiwa tese bibianso ebetimi akonti wo hwe screen so a draw no na ewo screen so no to hwe sene titi a na say group A no host nation Ivory Coast no ewo ho na your my friend Nigeria homo so ewo ho no na fi Equatorial Guinea homo so ewo ho no na fi Guinea Bissau or say Guinea from yenu nyina ewremu so ewo group A tese obi a hwe se bibianso ebetimi akoye so de man na over group B a hono na enya oman Egypt hona Ghana wono yewo Egypt yewo Ghana na afi yewo Kivet yewo oman fene Mozambique na afi team somo hono no oba group C a yewo Senegal Cameroon na afi oman fene se Guinea na oman fene Gambia omoso ewo hono na afi oba group D a ho na Algeria wo Burkina Faso eye Mauritania Angola omoso no ewo group D na afi oba group E a ho na yewo Tunisia Mali na afi omanya yefere se Namibia womoso ewo ehonomo na afi oba group F a wonim se yewo the likes of Morocco na afi RD Congo Zambia na Tanzania omunyina so countries a wɔn mo nso ɛwɔ ɛhɔ no mo ntina sɛ ohwɛ group na sɛ sabɛpɛ na ho sɛm sitie na Ghana group no ɛna ohwɛ sɛ na hyehyɛ ne sitie pandi a na te sɛ ohwɛ Ghana yɛ first match a yɛbɔ ɛwɔ African Cup of Nations dwumadi kɛse a ɛno ɛba so pandi a na te sɛ ohwɛ mu a Ghana first match na ɛbɛba so 14th January 2024 ɛna Ghana first match ba so Ghana ɛne ɔman te sɛ Kivet ɛna bɛtumi ɛde ahyɛ so Ghana second match ɛno so ɛyɛ 18th January ɛna ɛno so ɛba so a Ghana ne Egypt na ɛbɔ na fi Ghana ɛyɛ next match na ɛno so ɛyɛ 22nd January ɛna ɛno so ɛba so a Ghana ɛne ɔman Mozambique nso ɛna ɛde hyɛ so ti wohwɛ matches a Ghana ɛbɔ ɛwɔ Cup of Nations no bi dia na sabɛpɛ na ho nsɛm sɛ na no nam so ma Blasters coach Ora Chris Wilton wari ati kakra afa draw ɛnora ɛkɔ so wɔ Abidjan na yɛntie nsɛm na afei yɛn nsɛm a Blasters head coach Ora Chris Wilton waka ɛde afa ne opponent no yɛntie na afei yɛn nsɛm ɔkan.
Well, what's quite obvious is that I think when the group was going to be announced, the fact that we were going to be in the second group of seeds, it was I think mostly thinking which team was going to be in the top group of seeds, and of course as soon as Egypt come out, the first thoughts are of course the very experienced side, very experienced AFCON campaigners. I think have more wins than any other country. I think so. They're experiencing it. So for sure, it's very, very tough opposition. But the first thing you think about is it's a competition that you're very much looking forward to. You know, to play against certainly one of the best teams in Africa at this particular moment. But that's just part of it. And of course, in Mozambique and Cape Verde, they're two teams that I don't know so much about. We will, of course, do all of our homework.
Blasters coach Ora Chris Wilton and Abotini Canona and Richie and such for Bisano say expectation it is a sense AFCON Ghana GBH year pa na no see in your kind edify expectations soon.
Well, the expectations are always going to be there, and the fact that we haven't won this tournament for quite some time, there are always reasons behind it, and generally the team that has won this competition or any competition are the teams that have deserved to win it. So you know they are the facts. What we're very conscious of is that in this tournament, as in any AFCON, it's very competitive, and there are a lot of teams. And certainly, when I look at the level of the African countries, there is no doubt over a period of time the level has improved and increased, and there are far more players now playing.
Okay, the Blasters coach no na enwechi na yesa bisa coach say coach say we say na nioma esitie na over the likes of Kudus or Nesni Amamu o place how do pi say e press bi abeto so na we group o mo the likes of Egypt kifedi mo e press bi abeto so na no say in your kind.
No, I think I don't think there's anything as regards pressure related to the past. You know, the pressure is that as a proud football nation that has qualified for this tournament, we want to do the best that we can. We know it was disappointing in the last campaign, but that was in the past. You know, I think all we can do is look forward to preparing ourselves the best way that we can, making sure that we put ourselves in the best possible position to come out of the group, and then of course once and when and if you come out of the group, then of course you have no idea which teams you will face at this particular moment, but the pressure is always there. You know, we want to win football matches, and the only way that you can achieve that.
Okay, see, I know some Blasters head coach Wakana. When you say or the atuja says so need time cross and say many swa AFCON enter crab ababas na friendly match me no obo yedi kan nyame adom chena ho match Ghana and Mexico airport on the 17th and also Ghana and the US minus airport say sa two friendly matches we and odi bobo no ho ansa na AFCON no edru ho no na no si enti kakra waka dia fa friendly games Ghana airborne.
Well, the period of time you have to work on them is not a long period of time, as anybody knows. Working with the international team, you have them for a very small period of time before you go into games, but you still plan and hope to build something. We have 2 games here in USA, which I think will be advantageous for us as regards our preparation going into the 2 World Cup games, and then of course into AFCON. You know, there are areas of our game that we can improve. There's no doubt about that, and you know, perhaps scoring goals in games early enough in games to take that pressure off ourselves is one area, and all we can hope to do is put in good enough performances, put ourselves in good enough positions in games to allow us to create chances. But that's one part of it. Ultimately, it's about winning football matches, and if I look at the fact that we qualified obviously from the group, leading the group, and
okay, the Blasters head coach Samahodo kakra wadi atuja edi afa AFCON draw na friendly games ahodo Ghana yebo na moti se wakasa de fa no WhatsApp line no na e was screen no for adwintre fa bra Ghana ye draw no ye opponent no hu ni sen na nyame adom o kina homachi friendly game Ghana ye opponent ye chances hu ni sen bomode na fe for adwintre fa bra na fe Premier League matches ahodo no so e bas na ochewie nyina so ha obetimi edi adwintre edi afa ho edi aba na ene yewura dem ano game back gugu ekoso ewo Kumasi Papayara Sports Stadium ho na Asante Kotoko Community Ghana Stars na ebo branch for the Kalu Watala edi kan apusa tina bako edi ama Asante Kotoko a omo lidi Ghana Stars ka bako a omo entimi enti komo twetwe ne course nyina no update bi ebebe bia no ha ye de be monti go ni ni Richmond Lamti na e cross ball no na Kalu Watala edi ni ti panyan na sa tena kasa ukai omo ne Accra Lions so say ya and I say no so okan ade to atremene wasan so aye the same thing similar thing ede ama Asante Kotoko omo lidi ka ba ko a Ghana Stars ha omo ntumi entintin komo twetwe no course na Diana akensire guso a e course nti ehwese na nioma ebesi akọ na ebotela momfa fixtures no ne aka nyina fanto so na afi komo twetwe no course nyina no na afi ehwe ne nyina ho nsem so ya hwese na nioma ebesi akọ sabre penikesia ne menenu eba be di juma no wanya tena se anesa na peniwe we football administrator bane se we expert ankasa na bebi ayewura no we experts enti ode ebewura mu na ya hwese na nema ensu esi ete na mom mekamfo Medimosis Medimosis e di amount na Medimosis se menkanche se we obi a se wo prostate a bomode se obeba Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center na fe ono mutumi mu a ebe ya o prostate no obi a odunso a na mu apai mienu o se obaba wonta enye nta na abawo yade na o yade enti bomode se obekọ Medimosis ono maso ye na fe ono entimi bo o se wanya symptoms se kire sampa prostate wanya de a bomode se obeba ono maso na fe omomo a ebe ya o yade nyina so eto ebetimi etwa ediama Medimosis aso ye Accra hanom omo Ghana Highway Authority yard ne mu a na obehu omo Adenta barrier omo ne police station na di hwe ne mo pe na afi Ashaman omo ewo aje kwadwo Kumasi ahenema kokobe ho na Medimosis ono mo aso ye nso ewo any doctors no entwetwe nkomo ewo 0244068447 0244068447 na afi any Medimosis empenfo atwetwe nkomo se de be ya yade de enye enchekra be di Christmas odi yade ewremu a enye kra bomodi se obako na afi ono mo aboa yani openikese ye fa no ura akowe 7 na ene no ebedi nkomo ewo jumeden se ene ye be hwe ne nti a ye league no nya akono o kan krofo bi se mayenka supporters in mass stadium ene Asante Kotoko na eduana na ebo Kumasi pawu ene ebobo no na mo hwe supporters a ewo stadium ho a enshara enye nika ene ne bedi nkomo na afi ahwe se ya ebe ya gudie no ebetimi atumpon ora Steven, good evening.
Good evening.
Bibi aboko
nyame adom na wonso e
nyame adom abusafo nyina ho ye
nyame adom obi aho ye
okay yenhwe from last season na yenyina ehu ye gitum sampa ye league no inshara nye attractive enough sanse supporters in mass stadium edu baby kra no Kotoko ni has great share ye President Cup empty stadium enu kra no obi ama ene yenhwe branding, marketing, and promotion. Dear pa and ama ye league no especially de biada kwane se ekofom.
Yeah, me that say any akwenya we amode amami. First of all, medical echia the coach Oracle, Coach J is
okay.
Also hear me. Papa Michiao. Abrena nyina no. My friend our Jeme so. Second, Mechia Coach Abdul Karim Zito. He has also been there for me anytime Biana, my friend or Jeme so. And not to leave behind. Or see the same friend coach, my friend
coach. It's Eric
McQueen.
Yes.
Eric McQueen. Normally I call him General.
Yeah.
General Michiao. And then me mama back with so also share me your friend Joanna.
Okay.
And Charlotte Oshuman Michiao. And senior worker no. Football is a business. But in Ghana I say, you know, our way of understanding in the game no is very low. And I have observed say most of our people are still operating in the analog system no. Inti ama ye nkita hundie na be ma ye football no akwa enim no eniho. So let me start with the branding. Okay. Branding, I'm going to weigh it in a two. We have team branding and then we have kit branding. One, let me go to the team branding. A team branding goes with the player's performance, individual performance. Then it now boils back to the team performance. That's a brand. The brand of a team. That's why we call it a team philosophy. That's your brand. So if a team philosophy, no, it's brand the team. And a team branding attracts supporters. A team brand attracts investors. It also attracts sponsors. That's the team brand, you know. Now, let's come to the kit branding. The kit branding is a projection of the team. It projects the team. Obi jine no ohun se ma she soccer scouting team. This JC no, the kit no project soccer scouting agency. That is the two things we need to understand here. The team attracts, but the kit projects. That is why Obi no na mo no she Chelsea atade. So this is projecting what? Chelsea. Yes. The team, the kit sells. You sell the kits, but the team attracts. Okay. Why is it that your co-stadium, co-stadium, when you're talking about the branding side, when you look at Obi to say Kotoko player where your friend is saying Blay, Justice Blay. Justice Blay is a brand. Kotoko is a brand. So Justice Blay brand no, any Kotoko brand no, it attracts. Enti Obi free supporter bi to your Kotoko supporter and also so the person me be Justice Blay. You team brand no, you have to go there and watch, or you watch it on the TV. That is a team brand no. But when you come to talk about the kit brand no, and you need to buy the jersey, you need to buy. What I say. Now, your kit branding was say your toner. The kit branding also give money. Some guys say it sells. You sell the kits to get money. Your kit branding now, it's not attractive enough to attract sales. When you love the team, that is the team brand, now it will give you the opportunity to what? To go for the kit. I don't know if you're getting where I'm coming from. I'm building a point for you to understand. Say, a team brand attracts supporter to go for a kit brand. Yeah. So what I said. So I am trying to campaign for branding. Most of our teams, they take things for granted. And then the sales of jerseys is down. The stadium attendance were down because we have not come to the level to understand that football is business. We are still operating in the analog system. Forgetting that football is not business. You need to pay bills. You need to buy players. You need to do this. You need to do that. And when you are dealing with business, no, you need to understand that you are dealing with people's emotions.
Yeah.
I don't know if you are getting. So if you are dealing with people's emotions, then you should understand. Say, I was making sure say, dear na meye, na ma attract it. Because in football, in every aspect of football, you need to add creative. You need to be creative. If you are not creative enough, it will be very difficult for you to attract. That is why on the field of play, no, you need to make sure say your performance should convince your supporters. So that brand na like tosa brand na JJ, the team brand no is the foundation of a team. A team brand no the foundation of a team, because you and I will go and watch a player's performance, a team performance. That is their brand. So we need to understand say the branding of the performance of the players no should never be taken as for granted. We have to be serious with the players' performance because that is the team brand.
What about the marketing aspect?
Fine. Now, the team brand no, down the kit brand no. When you are moving to the marketing aspect, whilst you are demonstrating, automatically you are marketing. You are marketing the team. You are marketing individual players. Yes. And the individual performance determines the market value. Individual performance. And that is why most of our players on the field of play, no, their salaries are not the same because their performance, their market value no, is different. So that is the marketing aspect of the game. So when you are demonstrating yourself, no, that is where you get more like you market, the players market themselves and the team also market themselves. Now let's use that same marketing to the kid side. The kid side, you know, at the internet say Ronaldo, let me use Messi. Messi call we no omanya kit no team beat me ton Jesse. Team beat me ton Jesse nkoa etim de hwe niam bebre. Etim de twa player no kra den eka. But when it comes to Ghana, why is it not like that? Our market value no will form. So it's a steps. You start with the brand, then you move to the marketing. So the marketing also move with the what do you call it? The marketing goes down with what? The brand. The team brand move to the marketing. I don't know the American what must say. The brand is the foundation. The marketing is a step. Then you now come to the promotion aspect. How you dress is how you'll be addressed. So most of the times, you know, we don't consider the branding aspect, the marketing aspect, and then the promotion aspect of the game. Let me use this player for instance, Kudus. Mohamed Kudus is on his peak. He has moved. He is now in the marketing and promotion level. Baby Kudus be Ginebiano. He demonstrates. He shows what is in him. Even if you give him 2 minutes, you will see that he's a player. And look at where Kudus is coming from. He has passed through the brand. He has marketed himself before. You know, marketing is different. We have local marketing. We have local brand. And then we have international one as well. So say Mohamed Kudus Eura Black Star. The market level, no, marketing is different. It cannot be compared to Obi or locals. No. So we should understand these two areas to understand. Say we have local marketing, and then we have club marketing, and then we have professional marketing. That is why a player with 100 million, Obi a 100 million, a $100,000. Brazil, airton players $56 million from Brazil to Europe. No? Ghana, we are here selling players 100,000 and then 200,000. So if club administrators I am telling you, our market value will go up and it will attract supporters to our stadium.
And senior who can are you sure say okay your league ye kwaswa your league no senior who church mu branding enye adwuma ana enye marketing so enye na promotion no say wo form sana wo hunu your league no na your clubs no so
the mekan no the club level. Now we come to the league level. The league also goes with the same thing. You are looking at the brand, you market, and then you what? You promote. Protocol, the 3 players and the team. Oma brand yo promote omo. House of folk so the league should be easy because the promotion of the players nankasa and the team nankasa promote omo do level be that. So your own is just to direct them. How do you direct them? You need to set competition among these teams, among the players. If you set competition, you are you are demonstrating the brand and you are marketing the brand. Okay. That is why a player from second division, yet we promoting the near then ever premier.
Ebo picture ba ko na edikan ba no ibo fakwata no captain Saka de no mo sanfantus ma me na me bisa na asem say sa picture we Nasco omo na on say Nasco for na sponsor man of the match e your league no na bo fakwata no ni RTU player wonya man of the match no basuba edi man ni brand ni no is it not enough any brand
on say asha say na me catch you say we need to be creative. We in call the man is crampona. I think motivation be high as in fun. Yawo nyema bi o sometimes ye di agro. Let me be honest to our people in this country. This is a premier, the higher league in the country. Now the fan, the man of the match. Form. They should sit down and look at something. They should be creative. So ye benye bibia ye the player na like within him no is it will set competition for the opponent and say the teammates say no. Nobody will fight for the fan. They are not playing for the fan. They are playing for the team. As for fun, they just it's something that they are just collecting for collecting sake. But they are not playing for the because of what? The fan. Look at let me set an example, say World Cup na ye boy no. But okonye iska free we nchen. Goalkeeper no kra Dan Lad. Kotoko na ko World Cup no. Dan Lad ko World Cup no ko na wanya bi ambo kra o. But you see I always say you need as a leader. Let me state this. A leader ideas makes a leader, but your skills defines your leadership. Let me take it again. Ideas makes you a leader. But your skills defines your leadership. Why am I saying this? Idea no harder that. Me I have the ideas. But my way of demonstration shows my leadership. Tesiano, World Cup, they've been able to tell you, say, the moment you step, you are part of the final squad, they will give the team, the country will get its own, and where the player is coming from, they are also benefiting. So if protocol pay bon eden, no, the me pass say, omon pay bon say, my player should be able to enter what to the national team. So every player's dream now is to be a national team. And the moment you find yourself in the national team, automatically your market value goes high. So every player and every team dream say they should be able to push their players there because FIFA at their level no they've outlined some benefit about players and the team at large. Why did they call something we call the Ogbo Drew level bia yama o team no solidarity yeah the ma o team
yeah solidarity you know yeah baby I start
free you know nti ne only clubs no grassroots clubs no bebre kasa they are not like bibi shut down how because we say FIFA will never lie to them because there is something ahead of them saying nyaminya aduna se ne ban duru hon man ni play duru obenya. But what is the Ghana Football Association? What they normal outline to help our players in this country and the club as a whole? I'm not trying to say I don't undermine their work, but I'm trying to say if they are under FIFA outlines some benefits. So we join when you have the opportunity to join the final squad in the national team, your appearance fee, FIFA say no. We jene juma na wo ba no abaibe. So I will give such a player, and where the player is coming from, I will give him appearance fee. What is the GFA doing to, you see, they should also do something that people will enjoy playing football. I am telling you, I'm sitting on your platform to say I have a lot of players, they've given up playing football. Because Omako say they see nothing. Parents are, most of the parents are not even supporting their word because
some of them could be or any mukasamu to me catch we crowd be also about team we judge because be all qua Ediane obedi ni ho busi obobo na ye man she buka kwatena ko we seen times o prampo a onye obi hwe no
and na make us say the GFA should outline. You see, you are mu control league no Mamin Chipi BB say ya papa beka say the league your league na enkoso no coaches and referees. I stand to be corrected.
Oh, yeah,
or can be bisa
no Congress na
yes
coaches no more.
Fine. Me tia say you know. May you show no as an example to set competition for the coaches and what the players. How will I do that? Most of our former players are sitting in the house doing nothing. Use these former coaches. I'm trying to say, Omaya say like they'll use it for their keep fit, you know. Let them go to the various football stadia, the field, the grassroots level. Any player be a man of the match, then automatically you will be invited to come to the national team. Let me give you how they should do it. Me, yademia kwasem nkwahwe team A ni team B. Ya pick you as a man of the match. Automatically, you pick you say based on your age, we have under 15, we have under 17, we have under 20, and then 23 before the senior team. National. So this our youth players, you know, bet me about down to this. So if they get this opportunity, say okay, if many Kwame and a both team, the performance on the field of play, Amaya picking up, it will boost up our players' performance. And a bit mama players now say give you back. What I say? Because our players who say who say you're free player away. You're free player away.
It's the anam penifam monitor the performance in the
no, the people say mama say Oko Europa, they pick players on the field of play. You see, players, we don't invite players, we scout players.
Okay.
You identify talent. How do you identify talent? You go to the stadium, you go and see them play, or you pick their video. That's why we have video analysts, or they observe the players' performance and then introduce a national team. Coach, I share the match. It's not so I like this player. You scout players. But you don't sit down, tell a team, say, I want you to give me one of your player. Now, coach, you say, and I say team owner national player or no penno. Na ya eden ya mana ba so ya adi o
hu ni se sana ekoso Ghana.
Sana not make like that is what yetete. So what I said that's what you've been hearing. And me ankasa so me hu bibi kakra. Say ya kwahwe player bi. Yete ne nka na kwahwe no. If you create, you see, creativity is something that will attract. When you create, you attract. You and I, the opportunity given to me, I did not call you, so I want to come to your show. I attracted you, and you invited me. Yeah. So that is the point I'm trying to say. I want our football people to understand, say, they are dealing with people's emotions. A lot of players are dying. Most of the players are under emotional trauma. Players are playing to the professional league. But I am telling you, I deal with most. I have a platform. I have Premier players and then Division 1 players. I am telling you, if they are talking to you one-on-one, you should understand, say, a lot of our players are what? Going through emotional trauma. So if a player is going through emotional trauma, how will he be able to motivate or perform on the field of play? A lot of injuries is going on because most of our players are going through emotional trauma. And I say, our people, our football people, our coach, our people, no, we have 3 steps. We have emotions, we have psychology, and then we have the physical part of the game. Our coaches, our team's concentration is on the physical side of the game, but the psychologically and then the emotional side, you know, and that is if you are able to deal with somebody's brain. You see, I don't know brain. So what I said. So football is you psych the person. You deal with the mental the before you can control this body. So I am pleading to the clubs, the coaches, the football administrators. They should understand, say, football is emotional, is psychological, and then physical contact of the game. But you could see the physical side, no? And the physical side, it's not helping. So, Mr. say, the emotional side, no, which has caused the emotional trauma of the boys, and you work on that.
Okay. All right, Mesa Bawoso na me kanfo fit mango yogurt the amount fit mango yogurt yogurt abedwa so a say dodo na no eno na obia eto na bomodin se obekọ na afi akọkọ bi we natural fruit a say ya so ne so kama pa vitamin C ewom at say wonye bia abopo we ye pa ama at say de bia da no se bia nkola ne say no omunye bia omudidi wie na so omunye bia na omutafre anase omunum a ebebo om yepa no achi ye wo fruit watermelon yogurt eno so ebo yepa no so no vitamin C eden eno so awom ne nyina mu no se opedodo etu atana ne opebia no bomodi se obeko Skabi Enterprise anase la apapa station honomo na awose wo na fi tumi kopebi na fi ebo yepa fre 0243 968151 0243 968151 na fi komo bia ohobia no onomadi serebe ya bibia se betimi akosi de na abu mfa sa picture we nto so mfama me bofo akwata no any house match no na ya tro sika e beji o gate na da nyina na ya tro abo sa picture na ya krado mfa nto so ha ani we say no say brand ni bia and we marketing say ni ka branding marketing and some promote match no.
And the thing is that when we say and some maker, you know, if you understand, you won't talk plenty. They should seek for people who understand the game. If I'm talking about people who understand the game, I'm talking about people who understand the business aspect of the game. If you do this now when you're for 10 nipa 5 oh stadium, you don't blame the supporters number here. You are not marketing yourself. You see, we have team brand, we have team promotion. And the league na nkasa nso no, we have the league. Nti nyina ene kabom. Na ama stadium ayeden. Ayema. What I say? How can say a whole kotoko? Ntimi omo supporters say wo Ghana.
But the supporters in the also because omu said that need database to me identify say 1 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million.
But let's assume say kotoko supporters let's say 10,000. 10,000 supporters. Why will you sell a replica jersey and Kobe Boka? Because a brand na no nyedin. Intiama, how will you beg people, supporters to come to the stadium if your brand is strong? Your brand should attract. Maybe people don't really understand the business aspect of the game. What did me patch? Inti kotoko. So everyone say I have putting something together. Media say you can use your replica jerseys. We better replica jersey. Everyone say replica jersey. You are selling it for 150 Ghana cedi. 150 Ghana cedi. No, I catch you. I'm so okay. I am giving the replica jersey for 200 Ghana cedi. When you buy the replica jersey, you have opportunity to watch 2 or 3 matches. When you buy the replica jersey, you see, we should be creative enough to, you know, attract our people. We shouldn't be making it say, you see, the system, you know, those days, you know, not responsibility in your anywhere and many part. Intina ma usmo obi 50 Ghana dia ehano. What I say obi yiska dia ehano. But these days, the responsibility na den ekosoro where people will sleep, what they will eat. Accra, baby obejon so kra den utia. So you also have to be creative enough to say obi on the last 50 Ghana kro betimi dia den e dia ba. What I say. So if they are to do that, they should also come with this strategy. They should sell replica jerseys in a different way. Okay, when you buy a replica jersey, automatically you are entitled to watch 3 matches for free.
And that 3 matches for free, no. A quite ben a kotoko faswa benya sikani bia.
And let me say, jerseys, you know, all beton jersey near 150. We are 200. No, I can just say 3 matches for free. So tell me,
jersey sale.
Let me tell you something. Maybe what on jerseys bako 200. Now when you 200 times 5,000, when you say 1 million,
yeah, 1 million.
2,000. When
you 1 million Ghana,
when you 1 million Ghana city at a go, when you 1 million, I don't know ye. I ain't check out jerseys, no. It's very nice. And now one thing so I am a pekotoko assembly say, oh catch them so mombra, they will come in their numbers. There are a lot of companies work masse. Minim says and penny for transform catch say the day a kotoko bebo ball, every stadium, everybody in Kumasi should be in red or should be in kotoko jersey. Who bet what I say
they will do it.
Yeah, papa or 2-4. I say obia and now obianda. Near catch or say kotoko. Oh, you should buy a jersey. A bet mama kotoko nye sika. Ne yet me aso team na kotoko yansum kotoko. Into amonsum kumasa sante kotoko. So the day kotoko bebo born, everybody should put on kotoko jersey. Whether obeko stadium, unko stadium, home, away, put on kotoko jersey. And I am telling you, that jersey is near ombenye free infa. Ombeto. Into omuto jersey na where is the money going? So imagine if kotoko is having one, must say, you have 1 million supporters. Now you say 1 million supporters now, bana, Obiato, not 3 people. Each person, 3 matches to watch. Uko stadium ebeden. Ebeyema.
At the same time, the club never sounds so anyska.
They get the money before they go and play the match. But when you come to Ghana, Obidina Stadium, now or she munya says saying, no one fan technica. We should come to the level to understand that football has moved from the analog system to digital.
Like Abruchiri, ebia the way sebia clubs me fa Chelsea in example. We say no more sponsorship bia, ebia omu kobo match away match bia, ye was sa bas say friend coaches. Ebia yetimi the supporters ni bia den. Edwene no udi team de chiko, ebia okrapo ye betu raffle bi. U wini a, enu say do kwa untu eske de obehwe match ni free. Baby obeda bibia be free. Already no why the kind of where the can eat together because of raffle no say raffle this kind of the two.
Made it was say I have it in 3 ways. Yeah papa Andrew na yeah papa is it Andrew say Andrew na papa Togbe na all ka say
Andrew
and has team no onya hwe free omo deka omungunu because a professional continental club and you are owing the only player make my can say this player what is the name a free year ban say ono nko no moton. My brother, we should
why a club more than 10 years.
More than 10 years you should market the team around 2 or 3 players. Market the team around 3 to 5 players. And I am telling you, and I can say when you are able to take these steps, you brand the team, you market the team, and you promote the team. You won't be needing of that $300,000 and $500,000, you know. They won't. Who will come for that? But look at our brand. Alali omo just say omo team cup Europe crack dey e top player ba. And Ghana here, even our younger players crampono, we can promote them. You see, football is not about money. Football is about creative. If you have the creative, ideas bring money. Mkrofo Legon cities. Omo buy one who wan share.
Yes.
And this is a place money does not run a club. Let me I want to tell football administrators and the club owners, money does not run a club. If you have money and you lack ideas, your money will go down. Ideas run a club. Be creative enough to attract. If your club is not attracting your supporters, please sit down, get experts. Like send Morocco for no, or Motrans say no, we want to do this, we want to do this. According to social media, you say Omo Hineno, and I say he reached out to people from Europe to come and assist them, to come and help them. Through their help, no. Yes, you have a World Cup or
magic.
Sometimes somebody shouldn't say maybe empower some. If you don't know and we are telling you, pay attention and what? And listen. We have a lot of people who have ideas in this country. The GFA, the RFA, the government should reach out to these people. Our politicians, I don't blame them that much because football is not their way. It's not their field. So the football people should, apart from Black Star, apart from Black Star. So why wouldn't the GFA use the Black Star to develop Ghana football? We have Kudus going, like Kudus reaching a peak. Me, if I'm the GFA president today, I will reach out to Kudus. Now I can't say, okay, Kudus, say, what reach your pay? Let me reach out to MTN. MTN, I have Kudus. I want Kudus to be your brand ambassador. I'm taking $3 million. Kudus take $1 million and I use $2 million. Mako Ukro, Makosi Stadium, Eddie Amoska can be the best football. Do you think they won't do it? Do you know a number of companies in this country who need these players to be their brand ambassador? We are here wasting our time. US match, you see, we US I will go. But do something that will attract. Why is the Omoko US now then Oman fresh supporters, yes, more person could be abra, but you then you are begging supporters now the case. You see, create the system that even if somebody is sick and he hears that Black Star is playing, it will motivate and rise the person to go and watch. But don't create a system you will be begging. Football is a marketer and a promoter on its own. You can't page football. You need directions. You just need to direct the game. Send a make a brand and you build players. Get players that will fit in your brand. That is why a coach will sit down and say, I want this player, I want this player, I want that player. Because the philosophy way of playing, he believed that player what will fit in. Then he will now stir them as a team. Then he will now attract. When you go on the field of play, he will win more matches and then he will excel in his own way. But what are we seeing in Ghana? Most of our coaches are not creative enough. We have coach educator and then we have coach manager. We don't, in Ghana, our coach educators are not much. We just have maybe one or two. Most of them are coach managers. And that coach managers, they are not creative. I see them as paper coaches. Why am I saying this? When you see a coach, tactical coach, you say Obi to say Zito, Obi to say Jay Isap. When you some questions. The way Nipane Kasana, you should know say he knows from his left from his right. Mama boys you too mirikasa near the coast. They don't understand what they are doing. What is the benefit? Because we take players to beach. Ask yourself, so what is the benefit of a player? No? Most of the coaches say the players go beach. No, I saw the player go beach. But the benefit, you yourself, you don't know. If you lack the ability to lead yourself, you cannot lead anybody. You need to understand who you are, where you are, before you can take somebody, you can transport somebody to where you think the person want to be.
Okay. Maybe message about so na nkomo no ayede na messages no so kakraba na we bisa se obese ohu scoreline between Asante Kotoko and afi Ejana Stars 1-0 na sisi kra no omo apon anisa we say was it tell them or chairman or no ni would to offer chairman or say I'm enjoying the show from Majesty or the Fikumasi and one also Eddie by and we say Mr. Ko is full of football knowledge from Alexandra what if he ahafu and also Eddie by we dey was hi keke answer am fa bibia de amfa ama we say okay was a friend no okay one fa ni dia anye de anka ho ni odiba ne say odifi otirigi and odiba was good evening TVSYZ okay you see I'm Ahmed watching you live from Oti region Oti and I see your sports show is fantastic, keep it up and one also Eddie by and we say this is Ganacho from Kaba in the Savannah region. Ghana is going to bring the cup home. Which cup? Okay, I'm say cup of national and Cup of Nation no and I wanna so all can okay, me sound about sisi and me can for Afro Cine. The amount say Afro Cine there on say channel 115 no so our HD plus decoder no so na bomodi say de biara no obenya HD plus decoder na bi say de be ya de biara no ne abusafo no nyina betena ase na fi Afro Cine no mahwe we no abusafo dia we see ana we to so we see na we trust nti bomodi say de biara no obehwe Afro Cine our HD plus decoder no so na fi bibian so akoyi kama pa yenhwe sa angiwe. Okay, what boku do sidin maybe do league ba best start here no every for no use kudus ni and as near other few players and now omodi year promo kakre bia na omodi promo to year league no enti if say e bia kudus I want a pick obi agya to sample want a pick I didn't na e di na year promotion na still no supporters in custody
un say brand na ya ka ho asem no you don't just wake up to say the day agidin wo Europe nti udi the day be jina park and crofo beba. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. We should boil down to the people who attract. Me nyo bia na menini ye adwuma. There are some people when they talk they attract. Jay Sapon is one of them. When Jay Sapon ekasa, he pull crowd, he pull news cut across the whole Ghana. When Coach Karim Zito so kasa, he also attract. Debia ayana yeme yama Eric Bequin, Tastela, Dombote, Damkwe.
Mama atwaso baby a wokɔ mama atwaso na say ye be line na atum enti baby o bia no nkomotutu ne kosi nyina no nsɛm ahodo a yedi to gya nyina no so betimi afre na afi oso aba jumado no so bet power Premier League matches na atwaso na kotokwa winning against Diana Stars Blasters ebo friendly game World Cup no and say Cup of Nation no so draw no and also aba so ne nyina mu no Paula bia baby a wo bia no obeti afre na afi so aba MCA oro kotoko ninti tinchirachi kotoko da seke sa boy ya fe na ya bo week 5 penny abu ena kotoko da seke
on say any jaba ha any jamba. So do you think if Kotoko enya na performance ne Kotoko let me tell you one thing, Ghana for munim the GF the whole Ghana my come to say Ghana football is on Kotoko shoulders.
Kotoko enhance.
The whole Ghana ne Kotoko enhance. Forget has. Me say no Ghana football
is on Kotoko
forget me cannot clear say if Kotoko ejina na so you see in the history of the world or in the history no we take one person the others will follow. Kotoko is the leading and son of has heading in terms of crowd, in terms of energy, in terms of support, in every angle beyond. Just as I said, they are sitting and seated and surrounded with gold, but they are poor in everything. That is the only thing I mean. So if they do their things well, they will pick.
Okay, Mr. Ambao, so first caller, good evening, Odin Baby free.
Hello, good evening, Opening Party Friends speaking because the free testimony.
Okay, Party you, Yanko.
I am very much so as you for the more about what. Apparently, I will need you combine, but still in common with free. Indika opening, you said Ghana, your football no more Catano. And maybe I can so copaka. Put him play with these because it's a spiller. You correct them, Motik. You correct Swaladu. You correct Stivapia. The ambition was the end that Ghana, you can go in a play them and a woman. Put the fear not to make much soon. After so about your ball. So people to for the quite activity what the European matches. Or say your first say some European was wrong. The ambition was a Ghana, a place in Nano. Why any powerful? How we sure I will feel to go to if you best friend, the same kind of market as a program written above form, but to go there was look at crack. If you best friend when you follow, almost no fat. The football movie. Near saying, can you ball, not ball, ball is a what review.
Okay.
Then there's a Ghana, a football, nothing you told to move out.
Okay. Yes, sir, I see. It has so by also bet me after baby Obiano, no messerena, a tregu our screen, no body, say also be friend of it, also waba jubede no so na wo ke bibi se ke betimi isu former players bit say Chastela Bequeen no
yes 21st century players are nkrofo be bree enimo obeye advert use them for the advert say Chastela e park obi nim Chastela wati Chastela nka obeba ena Chastela nka so kokuma se okobọ no onya dom nkrofo penasem obeba dom bote has obeba. If you use these stars no wakotamale go to all the regions when you back ha then we create
so good evening Odin baby Ogasa free Odin baby Ogasa free hello good evening Odin baby Ogasa free I'm say online so but as o sharanti enka ha
and he say omo pick 1-1 from each region na share the we are
okay Odino
Sami
okay Sami yeti o yanko
we have a protocol. I am the house of pay supported someone.
Okay.
I'm going to be waiting from someone about number no speed or can be out of protocol. I am the house of I'm going to house of protocol more with you.
Yeah, that's so actually. Yeah, offer. Tie fi on TV no ka se obetie TV na at the same time oni e be din komo ha emfa on e be distract e be nti wo frɛ a no wa lower the volume of TV set no on na wakasa gu phone no na afi ya te wonka na ama bibia ansa kama no mess no e na e wo screen no so bomodin se wo so be frɛ na afi odi wa ginche da ba good evening odi no be kasa free
Hello.
Bacho kasa free okay bacho yeti
I'm just very salon, but there's something else.
Okay, yeti yanko.
No, but papa no, wakaka yi baba bebia. Dispute to the Christian say. Okay. But so wakaka yi baba bebia wakaka be dispute to the football tennis on the soldiers of it's never so. Ghana no. Problem was the CRSA. What was here? The same first not network there is a bonnet loss. So, but the silver the bar. The bar of Paka. Me a die phobia. Media has a jago somu. On the government, Chastela, Ninya Media has a chico. Anybody bet this car? Nothing. Or said for the if you ever in the estimate and they are economic action account. And now. Yes, so the new place is better on one kind of Chastela. Don't both it. It's well. Me a guy, I have to mobile a state of young man, and Brosso. But this time you need that type of players, you know. If you don't know what's the type of class of us, I go to this car. Because we are Unya Exodus. I get to a lot of problems. That is our problem. And the issue is that football is on the status of protocol. Football is on the status of the authorities. So many years. Football does not rely on only one thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's pass so ba. No one tete we say line that's why she pass it be able to room kakran sana. Yeah, sorry so. Good evening, Odi be kasa free. Odi went to me nyina so pumpum for any omunye djuma. Sa no man atwem dada last year ton atwem. Good evening, Odi be kasa free. Okay, you too.
That Yamia is a protocol in one there.
Okay. Yeah, I say also buy a house that 40 Yamia Duma on Bobom Diano. How many lions never bought? And tea a Hunseman on a protocol every near 1-0. It's a mother that second. You heard the good evening, you didn't because I'm free.
Because I think the also.
What do you know? Okay. Okay, yanko yanko. But onya kwa misro onya kwa.
By the way,
ba onya. Nambesa utiase se onya kwa emfe na kwa. Misro.
But the way the can say he has team na nye team o se den na kotoko na team there. Omu say Ghana anu nyina no ye nyina ye ni fia na yesusu ampokura no me ye nim kotoko ye nim hat ye nim tatra ndomo tinu mu ni ade ye mu tim to wo mbobo ball wo kotoko tim mu hat tim mu ni ade na mom te tim na akoso tem no kasa kwa se kotoko bi ani players a maji din o hat ni player waji din se na first na kotoko tim te hat tim te no wakasa kama ba the one se kasa tim no apafo kotoko nkwa no anye de other there you say associate team you say kotoko team you say dia na team dia yi team but no say be nyama nyina yi na nyina boye nyina
yedase yes yedase pa yedase so do agenture e dia ba wan kase has nye team na opa say I say supporters no say na obi supporting the team no ka ho asem na wan kase has nye team bisremo. Good evening, Odin, maybe you're free.
I'm free. I watch Palace Town.
Okay. Yes, Odin.
Wakasa pa, we don't pan Wakasa. Na.
Better yet, you.
Aha. We don't pan Wakasa pa na. So the Wakasa has no kotoko, you know. I no kwa no kano. Wakotoko pa, the uko klasipa na unse. Engineer the money having father say ya waka no wa Kansas no on Kansas no
okay
kotoko fans the amiya pa amiya and then so every the pastor kotoko yi
yes say unso by afrefo no ye di besia na fe ya sorry so na obera pop pese wonwie wo local players na okasebetimi esi dombo tin na dia brandie league no ka krebi na fe yenra o project mu na yen sorry say emra na city
before me do project before me do my Ghana frontier say Kotoko eshet was 1 2 3 there is all the media stations in Ghana edije ho. I am telling you say me see football is in the shoulders of Kotoko. So Kotoko ejina ne nice wa Ghana football rise up again.
Okay. Yes.
And this GFA for no epese football no ejina ne nice wa they should consider the branding, the marketing and the promotion aspect of the game. Na itimi ayeden atwen kofo aba.
Okay. Abo mama me Jay Sapon picture no project bi because bibi kakre na fe emre pem ye be share kan wan sem.
Ma hye project bi a me dey ba to help Ghana football.
Okay.
Because me dey coaching scouting academy eba me ni Jay Sapon ne national under 20 coach and e dey sa program no beba.
Okay, interesting that was no.
Yeah, dey sa program no beba. We the TV reality show that's for players. We are picking 40 players across the 16 regions of Ghana. They are campom. We take them through technical development training for 3 months. You develop them to the European standard. And okay.
All right. Yera say ora akowe Steven and amoti say ene obaya obobwa shi no ma bibian so eye kama esan say ohwa we expert ankasa in terms of marketing, branding and promotion. This annual man nyina de we expert ankasa ntino de bia no ye be make sure say always bia no ye de no ba na fe nchechire bia be boa na fe agudie ne be konkan bia no yetimi ahwe ma ne makwa ye de bia na akotoko one house one sa anu ye start ye ne enwo mi o ne ya start sa as still a bia ye wan ye wanti no ye be hwe se ne bia ne ma e be kosi ye kama pa production team no ebo tailor abo adwuma kodwofo su kofi abrante omunyina site chire okwa MC ara ha one kotoko support tabako wo kromu a ana wo adwuma mu ha pa kotoko fan bako wo adwuma mu ha pa onu de ese o 240 mi hwehwe ne pa na obo na baso eye Raf eye director ha obo amane ma konkan na Peter also bo adwuma Peter de Ghana House support team bi onu Chelsea no wo abrochire no wo onu Peter has Peter sa minimo we de odi fam ko Chelsea be na minim se wo and I feel the teams ni mienu nyina ejuregu ye be hihye watensru e be yi nyame yo ho sa se na aha kisi no yimana kisi ono se sound ono so kisi si has okay bullet si has di edi has for hapa and am team ni se to nsuo team nyana mko yi fi nsuro ni mu ti o nyina aboa ye na afi Davis so bo adwuma Davis de ono Real Madrid depend on support ono Ghana home pay team ya ono kakra no usu nti ono ni akoma sa ha nti abrocho Liverpool ne Ghana ha do ni bi mama ne kwa bibrem ha te ho sem na afi camera crew no se Kofi the boy wa ha Kofi rompe bo onu de onu ade ba ko no pe ba ko na ni ji board ye onu ompe na afi Davis onu ana Elvis nso Elvis wo team e Uzo has. Okay, it's Elvis no na Francis so ha. Francis dey no fit take credit on Azakes do. No support obi na egu kra we hu. Ti ho sem no nyina e ka bom na e di jumade no ye den e di brem. Me de me nka me di ara. Nka me team am o. Team am o ye pe kugo lose match. Go me lose am for hu ncho. Ye di jumade na si. Yes, so na fe akwanyam ya duma da se na ene ye sanso nhia na fe ye fa gode nsem enfa embremo mitin edi rocha imano from the sports monarch protocol ene ekoyie mamu ochina be koyie ma has of ko for musu has for we obeka manya we bia why we de yes yi keke why ha sere be agro ne be de yakra mo nyam ya duma da se na ye sanso we hia bye bye.